If you're a fire sign, you're about to feel Saturn in Aries happening today more than any other sign, okay? And not just for 2026, but for the next 2.5 years. So listen up, because this is crazy. Why are you going to feel this more? It's because Saturn is a planet of high structure and limits, and is moving through the element of fire, which is you, which represents passion and speed. So for you, even in this year and for the next 2.5 years, you're learning how to harness your flame and your fire. So instead of being a wildfire that burns out quickly, Saturn wants you to turn into a laser beam that is focused, powerful, and precise. My name is Omolara King. I teach numerology, a little bit of astrology, and I get spiritual downloads from time to time that I share on my page. So let's get into it. If you're an Aries born between March 21st and April 19, your focus for the next 2.5 years is the rebirth of yourself. Since Saturn is sitting directly in your sign, and this only happens once every 29 years, it is your new beginning. So don't be afraid, okay? It is your new beginning, but it comes with a heavy backpack of responsibility. And the way Saturn will affect you is that you might start to feel physically tired or weighed down by life. Projects that used to be easy for you now require 100% effort. You start feeling like losing interest in anything childish and feel a sudden urge to be represented as an authority. And the lesson here for you is to be the architect. You are moving from being a warrior who fights to a general who plans. Saturn is stripping away your ego to see what's left of your true character. Okay? So your strategy for the next 2.5 years is that you should stop trying to move at 100 miles per hour. Move at 20 miles per hour, but make every step permanent. Build a brand or an identity that will last for the next 30 years. Guys, I did put a lot of research into this, okay? So please, the least you can do is help me to share, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. Now, next is Leo. So if we're born between July 23rd and August 22nd, your focus for the next 2.5 years is the expansion of truth. Saturn is moving through your ninth house of higher learning, travel, and philosophy. So for a Leo who loves to be the center of attention, Saturn is asking, what do you actually stand for when the lights go out? Put it in the comments. So, and yeah, put your birthday in the comments, introduce yourself. I would like to get to know you. You might even find your twin, okay? So here's how Saturn affects you. You might start to feel blocked from traveling or from finding that your usual luck, and you might find that your usual luck is being tested. Sorry. You might feel blocked from traveling or find that your usual luck is being tested. So if you're a student or a teacher, your workload will triple. You are being forced to prove your expertise rather than just relying on your charisma. The lesson here for you is to become the sage. You are learning that opinion is not the same as wisdom. Saturn wants you to commit to a higher truth or a long-term study that gives your life deep meaning. If you understand, put it in the comments. If you don't, ask questions, I'll answer you. And now to Sagittarius, which is me. Okay, let me be serious. So if you're born between November 22nd and December 21st, your focus for the next 2.5 years is the discipline of joy. Okay? We have suffered enough. Saturn is moving through your fifth house of creativity, romance, and children. You are the adventurer of the zodiac, but Saturn is putting a fence around your playground. Of course, you're not a fun person anyway. You're not a fun planet. Well, the way Saturn is going to affect you guys or affect us is that romance might feel heavy, or it might feel like work. Hey, Jesus Christ. Oh. If you have children, they might require more of your serious attention. Thank God I don't. Yeah, thank God. Woo. If you're an artist, you'll feel a need to turn your hobby into a professional career. Okay, okay, okay. So, the lesson here for you is to become the master creator. You are learning that true joy comes from mastery, not just variety. Okay, Saturn is asking you to stop dabbling and start committing to what makes your heart beat. So your strategy for the next 2.5 years is to pick one creative project or one relationship. I'm not there. Oh, I don't know what you are doing behind closed doors. I'm just not there. Okay. Your secret is safe with me though. So, and pick one creative project or one relationship and go, and go all in. Treat your fun like a business. Success comes from repetition and grit right now. All right, so that's it for fire signs. If you enjoyed this video, please, 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 please share, like, comment your birthday. What do you think? Are you feeling it? Are you seeing signs? What do you think? What's your strategy? Let me know. Okay, see you in the next one. Love you. Mwah. Bye.